अरे कहाँ से गिर रहा है पानी?
Hey, what happened?
Hey yaar Ashok ji, tell me one Indian building which is leak proof.
Just like Indian exams.
Well, funny, but that's a very serious topic. We'll talk about it. 41 paper leaks in 5 years. Why is all of this happening only in India?
In the last 5 years itself, 1.4 crore students have been, or candidates have been affected, and they were competing for what? 1.4 lakh seats. Take the NEET exam for instance. 24 lakh NEET aspirants took exam for what? 1 lakh seats.
So there's a huge gap. मतलब huge भी नहीं, उससे भी ज़्यादा.
That's a really huge disparity between the supply and demand.
Right.
Which is leading, or rather incentivizing paper leak for these candidates.
And there's also huge pressure on children, right? Right from board exams. I remember you would go crazy the day your board exam results would come out. So I think the pressure also on children is even now continues.
Yeah, so there is, besides the societal pressure, there is a parental pressure. You also have to see that these are the positions. Who are the ones? What is the demographic profile of the people who are taking this exam? They are generally people from the middle class who are aspiring for a better life. And these exams are the gateway to better life. And this is exactly what is creating a problem. Now, adding another dimension to this problem is this rapid increasing population. So every year, the number of aspirants who are taking these examinations suddenly goes up.
So who are the people who are actually most affected? Is it people, the urban kids, or people in the rural areas? Like for example, if you look at IAS and other exams, you'd see that the aspirants who come for that exam often come from rural areas, not from urban city centers. Often they come to these city centers to take coaching and all of that. But you know, if a paper leak is actually happening, like a lot of reports are actually claiming, then it's a major blow to them.
Let me give you an example of Telangana Public Service Commission. The first exam was held in 2019. Subsequently, people leveled allegations that there were paper leak. The exam was cancelled. A re-exam was conducted. Again, questions were raised on the re-exam.
And then what happened?
The High Court intervened, cancelled the exam. And finally, the exams, the preliminary exams were held in 2023 at the end of it. So, what we are witnessing is a vicious cycle. Majority of the candidates who are on the threshold, because there is an eligibility, age eligibility. If the exams are not conducted on time, these people, these candidates, these students who are on the threshold, age threshold of eligibility get eliminated for no fault of theirs.
Well, you're a lawyer, so I'll ask you my last question. We already have a law. That law stipulates कि 3 साल आपको जेल में जाना पड़ेगा अगर if you're involved in this. But when have people in India been afraid of the law? So is law enough?
Everything boils down to money. Why do paper leaks happen? Because the people involved in paper leaks are the ones who make money.
30-40 lakhs, not
30,
for one
lakhs
person.
For one person.
Yeah.
It even goes up to 60-70 lakhs.
Yeah.
So what happens is you have to strike at the root of the problem. The person who is paying to buy the question paper should also be penalized, which in this particular case could be the parent of the child, because the child would never have 60 to 70 lakh rupees. It is the parent who will pay that 60-70 lakh rupees. And when such disincentives work and there are no buyers for such question papers, will this industry start shaking? And when this whole industry starts shaking, will this incidents of paper leaks come? There can be no examination system globally which will be leak proof. So you have to factor in that there will be leaks. And the last suggestion, which is a more radical one, is which questions the whole examination system. And
do you question that?
Yeah.
Do you question that?
See,
what do you think? I want your personal take on this entire high stake one exam. take it or leave it sort of an approach.
In a country like India, where the offering or the posts or the positions are less and the number of candidates competing for it, examination is the only way to eliminate people. What we do, our examination system is an elimination system. It's not a selection system.
Yeah, true.
We are in this game of eliminating. We are not in the game of selection. But as far as when you have a position where the number of people competing is very huge and the number of positions available is very less, you have to mandatorily follow the elimination system.
Leak or no leak, I'm sure you will have more legal cases tomorrow. Another day, another story. So thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.
Sure.